Hello, hello, hello. It is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, coming to you with a new promo for my podcast. That's right, Delaware Blogger Podcast. Are you finding and following me on Buzzsprout? If not, you better make sure that you do. I will leave the link to my directory after this episode. You can click and go. And it's been a minute since I've been on live or StreamYard or anything like that, but it hasn't been like I'm not moving and shaking and grooving except on Facebook because I'm in Facebook jail again. Yeah, don't ask me. I don't understand what's going on, but that's another story for a different day. Today, I want to talk about what do you wish that you knew before you started a podcast? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this was the last time I was talking. You remember the book, Why 75% of Podcasts Fail and What You Can Do About It? Yep, I'm actually on page 7. So, what I did was I went through and I read everyone's entries. There's over 100 entries in here. But mine is on page 7. And I put in here, what I wish I knew before starting a podcast. So I want you to read it. Head out, get the book. I'll leave the link to it as well as an affiliate link on Amazon. But on this episode, I just want to cover 10 tips taken from this book and then kind of talk about each of them. So grab yourself something, a sip or snack, pad and a pencil, or maybe just chillax and listen because these are just 10 tips, my 2 cents from this book. And I'll come back next week with 10 more with my 2 cents. And let me know what you think because if there's some questions you have, make sure you send me an email. Let me show you. Where am I? Where's my banner? Where's my banner? It's right there. You send that to info@ablakeenterprises.com because today we are going to be talking about what do you wish you knew before starting a podcast? So let's start with number 1. Go for it, right? A lot of people procrastinate. If they knew just how fun it was or how, easy it was, it's not all that easy, but if they just knew that they could start, you don't have to, be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great. Who said that? I think Les Brown and some other people said that. Stop procrastinating. That's what a lot of people wish that they had done, once they get into it. And I always use the analogy, when was the best time to plant an apple tree? 10 years ago. It would have been 10 years ago. So when was the best time to start a podcast? A year ago, 2 years ago. It would have been 2 years ago. But the best time to do it is right now. So number 1, don't procrastinate. Just start. And if you need my help, I got that checklist for you. All you got to do is send me an email and I'll get it to you in a swiftness. When you're starting, again, you don't want to be perfect, but you want to practice. Practice, practice, progress. A lot of people say, you know what? I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like the equipment. I don't like the background. But you know what? It's going to take time before you get to that point that you're happy. And guess what? Even when you get to that point, you're not going to be happy. Practice, practice, progress, not perfection. So don't procrastinate. But when you do, practice. You want to make sure you're practicing, practicing, practicing. And again, that 7-step checklist will help you. Number 3, make sure you build in some time, schedule some time, not only to do your podcast, but to balance. Is there really a balance of your personal and professional time? No, it's not a balance like, even Steven. It's just got to work together. So if you got to put it on your calendar, like on every Tuesday is on my calendar where I actually do my recording. What's today? Tuesday. So I'm going to do my recording every Tuesday. It's on my board there. It's on my calendar here. And then it becomes ingrained in my head. And that way I don't schedule anything else. And on my calendar, I block it out so no one can take that time. So schedule it, schedule time and factor in your personal time, your professional time, your downtime, your mental time, your self-help time. Schedule it so that you don't have a problem when it comes time to practice, practice, progress. Narrow your niche, right? You cannot solve the problem or cover everyone's topic. What is it that you want to talk about? What is it that you enjoy talking about? What pain point can you solve? What can you do to help others? Now, on the Delaware Blogger podcast, it's podcasting pointers, just bits and tips. 10, 15 minutes every Saturday at 10 a.m., just helping you on your podcasting journey. On Wednesdays, Out and About with Antoinette, I'm interviewing people who are doing some amazing things in the community. I've narrowed my niche, Delaware podcasting. That's my niche. I can't cover New England. I can't cover New Jersey. I can't cover all the rest of the world. And someone actually said to me one time, if you continue to call yourself the Delaware blogger, that's me, the Delaware blogger, you're going to pigeonhole yourself. And I'm like, okay, so be it. I'm from Delaware. I'm the Delaware blogger. This is the Delaware Blogger podcast, right? On Buzzsprout. But this, again, I have a niche. That is my niche. That's my narrowed niche. I'm doing podcasting for podcasters, pointers, and also for showcasing people who are in the state of Delaware. So have that plan, narrow it down, because remember, this is your show, your podcast. It's not everyone else's podcast. You have to do you, boo boo. Remember? If you are scheduling guests, lining up guests, make sure you keep a calendar. Yes. Schedule your guests and stay on topic. If you're going to have, this person talk about uh, entrepreneurs, if you're going to have someone talk about gift giving, if you're going to have someone talking about, their product or service, make sure that you stay on that topic when you bring them on. Schedule them, have brief conversation with them, have Q&A. I have a Q&A sheet that I send to my clients, and then we use that. Yes, it's scripted, but we can go off script and we can ad lib, because you know what can happen? You can go off topic. You can go off on a tangent and start talking about 50 million other things. And remember, the title of your podcast, the title of your show, your episode is what your listeners are going to be wanting to hear. Just like the title here, what do you wish you knew before starting a podcast? I'm giving you 10 tips of what some podcasters wish they knew before they started, and how you can, avoid it or make it better. Reach out. Reach out to other podcasters. Reach out to other experts in the field, because you know what? As much as you think you don't know it all. You want to make sure that you're reaching out. You can join forums, you can join groups, you can join communities, just not on Facebook. If you're in Facebook jail, like I'm in Facebook jail. Never mind. That's another story for a different day. Anywho, join those forums, those webinars, those seminars. Check out, listen to what others are doing, sharing. And you know what? It always helps. You never, my grandmom used to say, what she didn't know would make a whole new world. And she lived to be 98. So if there was things that she didn't know after 98 years, then there's some things that we don't know as well. So reach out to others, find the other sites, other podcasts, listen to other podcasts in your niche that's going to help you narrow your niche, stay focused, time, whatever the case may be. Here's one that I have a problem with. Number 7, outsource. Ugh, I'm doing this all myself. I know I need help, but you know what? I'm going to get to that point. You're going to probably need to outsource. You cannot be a jack of all trades, because you end up being a master of none. So if there's someone that can help you line up your guests, if there's someone help you with your emails, with your graphics, with your StreamYard, learning new concepts and stuff, outsource it. I know I got to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But outsource, because you cannot be a jack of all trades. Um, Remember, this takes time. This is going to take time, and lots of it. You're going to get to the point that you can jump, grab the mic, have everything, knock it out in 30 minutes. But then you're going to want to edit it. Then you're going to want to put in your show notes. Then you want to create your graphic. Then you want to schedule it for promotion on social media, which is this Saturday's post. That's going to talk about 6 tips for promoting your podcast via social media. And you know what? This is just going to be a little bit of what I'm going to be talking about more of in May. Look, that's right. I'm speaking at Blackfest Pod Festival in the ATL. That's right, in May. So I'm going to be talking about podcast promotion via social media. So Saturday's show, I'm going to leave the link to that show, just going to touch on it a little bit, but I'm going to flesh it out because I am so excited to be able to go and talk about this. So thank you, Black Fest Pod Festival. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. I got to wear those glasses so that people know who I am. I have those glasses, they're upstairs. All right. So it takes time. It's going to take time, So just know, trust and believe. Don't fade away after 7 episodes. You're like, oh my God, nobody's listening. Oh my God, nothing's happening. It's going to take time. Trust and believe. I started in 2017. I'm still going, because I love it. You do what you love what you do, and success is inevitable. Number 9. No, number 7 was outsourcing. Number 8 was taking time, lots of time. But number 9, someone said they wish they had it started sooner. Well, again, start. Bloom from where you're planted. You can't start something 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Start right now, and I can help you. Let me give you my email address again. Let me give this to you so that you can send me an email. I can send you that checklist so you can start thinking. I can get you signed up for that 5-a-week coaching session. Yes, I am loving watching the journey. I have, new clients. That journey. Tomorrow, I have a new client that's starting her first session. And then on Thursday, I am with a client on her third session. And it's just coming together, that second session, that aha moment, that light bulb. They get so excited, like, oh my God, I'm really about to do this. So again, start. Bloom from where you're planted. Don't wish you coulda, shoulda, dulda, whatever. It's done. You start right now. And the last thing I want to say is someone said it's better to be published than to be perfect. Exactly. Practice, practice, progress. It's better to be published than to be perfect. Because you know what? If you're waiting for it to be perfect, you're probably never going to record and publish. So start. Just start. Have fun. Remember, you are going to be leaving a legacy with your voice. It's powerful. There is something that you have to share. There is something you have to give, whether it has to do with your personal brand, your business, whatever the case may be. There is something that this world is waiting for from you. So don't wait. Just go for it. Number 1, you don't have to be perfect to start. That's number 2. Schedule your time because life happens. That's number 3. Have a plan. Be strategic. Narrow your niche. That's number 4. Line up your guests, and when you're on, stay on target. That's number 5. Reach out to others in the industry that have been doing this for a while. Join those communities, those forums, those groups. That's number 6. Outsource. Get help if you need help. Need help? Ask for it. Hire someone. Get your kid, your neighbor, an intern at a college. Yeah, that's number 7. Remember, number 8, it's going to take time, lots of time. Don't fade away after the 7th episode. Remember, that's only 2 months. If you're doing a weekly show, that's 4 weeks, 4 shows a month. So don't fade away. It's going to take time. Number 9, don't worry about starting sooner. Start right now. Stop saying, I should have did it. I should have did it. It's not a saturated field. Not because your voice is still needs to be out there. So that's number 9. Don't fret about why you didn't start, last year in 2017 or whatever. And last but not least, it's better to be published and be imperfect than to not be published at all and procrastinating. That's my tip. 10 tips. And you know what? Again, why 75% of podcasts fail and how you can avoid it. This is a great book. It's an easy read. It's 100. I think there was 100. I think it was 100, a little bit 100 and podcasters. I'm number 7. I was put in the book of number 7. So this is a great read. It's a quick read. Again, these are going to help you when you're thinking about podcasting. If you want me to help you as well, send an email. We can have a chit chat, a discovery call, set you up, find out what it is that you want to talk about. And if you want to meet me live and in person in the ATL in May, This is where I'm going to be. Stay tuned. Check out my blog, delblogger.com, to learn more. So until the next time, I want you to stay smart, stay safe, and stay social, because I will see you in cyberspace. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. Bye bye. I'll see you next week. I'm going to get regular again. Bye.